Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Over the meeting of the regular session of September the 7th, 2023. Our first order of business is the approval of the previous meeting minutes. Second. There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passed. Our next order of business is a personal property values changes.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Beautiful day we had today.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of time. I have 5 car field changes. Look, 4 of the 5 have been reduced. One has is a no change, so we'll send that to the board of equalization. There was no change to the 2011 BMW 328i. It'll go to the board of equalization as no change. The other one is will be sent a notice letting them know that we have changed their value in their downward position. Next, I have something of interest, which are appeal denials. I'll pass this around so you can see what we're looking at. These properties were actually appealed by a tax rep, and these people, we actually accepted their return values. So, for the first one, they don't have an account that's here. I don't understand why the tax rep filed that here. But they don't have an account in Douglas County, but the tax rep seems to think that they do. The other one accepted their return, so there's no need to. They really send them a notice because we accepted their return, so there's no need to file a bill. Yes. And that's what I had.
I would entertain a motion to approve the ARP bills.
Make a motion that we approve the personal property park bills as noted. Second.
A motion second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, real property values changes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Property digest changes. Very first one I have on here is a late appeal. The appeal was dated 8/18. The deadline was 8/31, but the so I'm going to present that as a late appeal, and we're not going to accept something. I don't know if we need a motion on just anything,
Well, I entertain a motion to approve the recommendations as noted on the manual of the
I can make a motion that we approve the recommendation. I have to deal with it.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed.
on page 3 are the administrative changes from 2021 to 2022. Most of the changes are ownership changes, either due to, like the first one is an order of year report, which after I think we spoke about this before, married year support pensions ownership, and it changed the ownership of this property. And we had an executive deed of number 2, parcel 21-153. There was an executive deed that Austin saw also known as, and he did not transfer the title over until he could prove that the also known as was legitimate also. So he does his research. I'm going to give him that. He makes sure everything is correct. The other changes are for homesteads, veterans under 62, basic homesteads, and the 7 is a related parties transaction, we can make any notation about that. But number 6, parcel 5415 is the value number 62 for 2023. And if you go to page 6, is the first one on that is also through the 2021. Go back, right? On page 4, we have some more homestead. Everybody's getting their homestead closed out so they can get their grants. Number 11 is a make taxable. It was an exempt property, and the holding attorney called. He's getting ready to sell it, and she wanted to know how to escrow it. There were none. Turns out the property was exempt. He purchased the property. The notes on 2020 was showing that they did remove the exemption, but it was not removed. So we're going to go back. We got 2023, page 6. We went back to 2022. We're going to tax them on 2022. And on page 7, tax them all on back.
Good question.
Go ahead, I'm waiting for it.
Is that something that we would not have caught had they not been in the process?
We should have been able to catch that, and we're gonna have to go through the exempt to make sure that they were someone who was supposed to go through that for us, and they did not do the best job. So, sure that we don't have exempt properties that should have been taxed, or vice versa. Usually when it's when they give it tax, tax. Okay.
The video I did understand is really clear.
Not sure.
So they have the whole business.
Yes. He didn't have any tax at all. Yes, that would have been worth it. The last one on this page 4, number 14, 194-2557. The notice went out on the cell phone tower site. It's a site, right? And it went out at 0. So we're going to get it out, the notice out there before the bills go. The override was taken off. Actually, sometimes the override was put on it. I don't know why. But probably before the bills went out and bill it. And it's fine. Also, some more homestead approvals. If you look at number 18, where it says Blankenship Homes parcel 845-18-235, cross out Blankenship Homes Inc. and put Willie and make it smaller. The name was corrected in the system, but where this particular job pulls from is still at Blankenship Home. That is all for the 23 digest changes. Go to page 6, that's the 22 digest changes. We went over both of those. And for 21 on page 7, we already wrote that one. Those are all the digest changes. We'll add in.
And motion to approve. Digest change.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Okay, on pages 8 and 9, we have the bills come in, they come in. A lot of come in. And our regulars have been going through them, and these are one of them. And just 2. Right now, we only have 9. A few of them that I do want to note. We have one that's actually going up, all the rest are going down. Number 5, we have the utilities, building, electrical. You have to go out and check and see what they have, and you might catch some things that we don't have. Number 7 is from pool finish basement to a partial basement. Page 9, number 8. Put that one to its purchase price. It wasn't a whole lot, but we still have to follow the laws. Number 9 is a little bit of two things. They purchased the land too, but by the time January 1 came around, they started building the home. The home is 45 feet. So it was the purchase price of the land and added the 45% home on it. So we had to reduce it. I think we had stick on things. Yes,
That's what.
yes, that's what we did. We had to go there. That is it for all of the changes, appeal change. That's what we're gonna make it separate.
We're next change. There came the change, the bill change.
I didn't make. Take notices. Then,
The motion is second, any further discussion? Aye. Motion passes.
Okay, pages 10 through 26 are all the no changes. And those are all pretty much, the value is fair and equitable. We have a few that were already at their purchase price, actually, why they did. And, we have two of those like that. Number 38 on page 15 is already, that purchase price. And we had one that was already less than 22 purchase price, so that's true project. No, page 45, I'm voting for this step. Page 10, which number? Number 3, yes, it's less than this. I think I'm feeling it. So, people with various reasons. We recommend no change on all of these under. But with the people who next week. With the bar, I'm here for the get them scheduled. That is all that I have.
I'll entertain a motion to approve these.
the value changes on the appeals. Notice.
Second. Second. All in favor?
This is what I'm saying.
Next part of the deal, we have commercial property value exchange. Next, we have Cuba stands.
The agent did such a good job, she could have went over to Kuza.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm good. You know, down at the bottom of, I guess, the first page, parcel 82257. This is the renewal that's been in the ag covenant. I believe this is the third term. It's a house of 21.03 acres on Liberty Road. I recommend that we approve this application. This is actually a facility that serves as a perpetual care center for the aging horses. It's more like a hospice type thing for horses with health limitations such as lame and blind and maybe diet restrictions. So, and they are buried there on the property in the state. So I recommend approval of this application.
Do you have any for how many horses they have?
Currently, he has 5.
I'll entertain a motion to approve this approval of each.
Make a motion to approve the crew work as recommended by staff.
Second.
The motion is second for the discussion. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. You got any unfinished business? Next on the agenda is chief of fire department.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, the first news is to the board aware of the total count of appeals. We have 2,720 appeals, and of which 212 are commercial appeals, and 45 personal property, and residential has 2,463. So this is roughly 700 more than last year. And, we have started processing the appeals, and we met with, a group of us met with Alex Sandbridge on the report, so we can set the expectation of trying to get these appeals for as soon as possible. They have also said that they are now self-working as a group, they will be working on 153. So they are also making some changes to accommodate more appeals. So hopefully that will help us to get the appeals processed in a timely manner. And we have the letter prepared and sent out. It was emailed, the letter regarding on the next topic, which is the appeal to the board of the Department of Audit. So they met with their important meeting of BOC, and they to go ahead with their appeal, and the letter was sent out by email yesterday, and Meredith, I need to just follow up with you on this. They put it in regular mail. So the email was sent, but the actual letter was put in regular mail.
To the Department of Revenue.
Yeah, Department of Audit.
Oh,
Yeah, Department of Audit.
I'll look at the statute to make sure, because we want to make sure, because the deadline is tomorrow, and rather than, I wanted them to tonight,
Right, I know you
not,
specifically, I did ask, and we might have recommended that since we're sending the email, they would.
okay. Don't think the statute stated,
It did not, it said in writing,
yeah,
written.
I mean, it should be fine if it doesn't specify that it has to be mailed, then.
Using the Baldwin County case as a reference, approximately how long does it take the Department of Audit to approve on?
Alden said they responded within 3 days, so they had a meeting with them,
Okay.
and then, so I don't think they even went to arbitration. Yeah,
But they do have 45 days,
you know,
so they're not required to do it that.
but they met with it, they said it down in 4 months or in 4 months. Took 3 days for them to reach back out. Yeah.
Can we get a receipt for a confirmation that the email was approved, received and approved?
Right, so we haven't seen anything yet, but I will speak with her after this. But if push comes to shove, we can drive a copy. Right, yeah, I'm willing.
Just said deadline.
Exactly, so I'm thinking about that, so people get it someone from a copy. Yeah. So that's where we are with that, and I'm looking forward to meeting with them to explain why we think they're audited wrong, and just to put some context to it. And just one example, but Department of Auditors, they have an adjusted sale price using the 2022 sales, and they adjust the sale price and they compare it with the previous year value. So I'm looking at one property right now that previous year value was 296,400, and it's sold for 492,000. And what the Department of Revenue adjusted sale price is based on the time, it's 401,734. So comparing that with the 296 the previous year value, they're gonna get a ratio of 29.5. What we are required by Department of Revenue to do is to adjust the previous year value to the median market value based on sales. So that particular property, we have it currently at 457,500 and it's sold for 492. So we are showing a 37% ratio, whereas they're showing a 29.5% ratio. So it's virtually impossible for us to get similar numbers using the different criteria.
The criteria that you require to use.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's something. But what's happened with this particular property, they updated kitchen, new floors, and finished basement was changed from unfinished basement to finished basement. So we are noting these changes and we have updated our value on these properties. They are not seeing that. So this is something that should not be in their ratio, but they do have it, and they're using the old value. So we're definitely going to So I think we stand on good grounds with their appeal, and we're looking at these now. A group of us are looking at them, and this will be some of the discussion. Also, what we have noticed with the sales is there are some properties that are listed at, let's say, 400, and they're selling for 2 to 12% above list price in the market. Yeah, and days on the market, the average days on the market was 10 days or less. So in an aggressive market, it's very difficult for us to meet the demands of requirement of audit.
I know a piece of property we were looking at was listed at 59,000, maybe 75,000. It sold for 270,000.
Yeah. So the market is very aggressive, and it's kind of tapering off now, but it's very difficult for them to use the time adjustment back to the previous year value, and that ratio will really not meet the expectations in our marketplace. So I think we have good grounds to stand on, and I'll see to it that they get the letter in time. And we, in terms of staffing, applications are coming in. We're currently doing interviews. So we're looking to get back to our staff complement with the ones that are left.
How many positions are you?
Right now, we're still looking for the one in-person property and another one left. So 2 personal property and it's 2 in really.
So 4 positions.
Yeah.
Wow.
And is Tyler are we still contracting with them? Or is that over?
It's over. It was just for 1 term, and they actually only fulfill like 1/10 of what with the sales ratio. So not sure if we're. In fact, I spoke to them. They were my contact person. They said they were bill for what they have done with it, with helping us with the sales rate. Yeah.
Keep it interesting. Why they want to?
That's a very good question. It's hard to follow up with deliverables with where they're concerned. It's they're also hurting with staff. So they, as much as they promise, they could not deliver.
Okay, so we're not getting charged.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So they're in a similar situation as us, looking for a certified professional in this area.
And we're, as of now, we're still 4 short.
Yes. And at the end of the day, it all begins with us, and we need to get the numbers out there, and then we need to finalize that. So we need
Contracting option.
it has to be.
Okay, so is there a firm or who can we work with? I guess for contractors.
9 out of 10 times it's tied our achievements. There are the 2 companies in the business. Yeah.
Okay, we get some time for it.
I cannot be there. Right, so that's where we are, we're like, so, that's it, my edits.
Discussion of the next meeting. 2 weeks from now, on Wednesday, instead of February 20th.
Is it 20th, 21st, 22nd?
I'm open.
As am I. Thank you.
I will. And look, motion second, all in favor, say aye. Vote yes. You think that's all right, man?
One,